DIY 3D Tech. We're out here in our spot, and we're going to hopefully get the UPair into the air. If I can get nav data, and let's see if we can get some video of this ship. And let's see if we can get this bad boy armed and in the air. All right, let's capture some video. We never pushed the There we go, we got the ship. We're filming the ship going down Live River. Notice that buoy out there, so that marks the shipping lanes. And so, let's see if we can gain some altitude. We're getting definitely a little flicker on the FPV at that range. So we got up there, we're watching the ship over there. We've got the FPV over here. So I don't know if you can see that. So we're definitely recording, I hope. Yeah, we got a blinky light. We got the bird way up there. So it's 203 meters out. So we're just tracking the ore freighter on its way down the river. So there you see the Fort Gratiot Lighthouse. Kind of tracking it downriver. It's a little bit cold out here today. It's about 15 degrees. But, man, the UPair, you can maybe see it up there, is really holding its own. Very, very impressive. I had the Hubsan, the poor man's Mavic, up a little bit earlier. So, it's done well. So we're still doing pretty well on the voltage. So I'm gonna try taking this up a little bit higher and out a little bit. So I'm starting to lose, I'm at about 218 meters and I'm starting to lose FPV, but I think I'm getting some pretty good videos of it heading down river, down lake as they call it. So, as you see, it's headed down towards the Blue Water Bridge. I don't know if you can see that on the FPV screen. I can see it's kind of running out of my line of sight, but I can still see it on the copter's FPV. What a beautiful view. I'll also see if I can get some pics of it. Heads down. That plant you're seeing down there, that's a paper factory. I think that's done paper. So we're hovering around pretty good. So let's turn around and see if we can see anything. Well, I'm going to video down lake a little bit more because I think I can still see it on the FPV, it heading out. Battery's still holding pretty good. The one thing about this UPair in this colder temperature, the way the battery holds its charge in this colder temperature is very impressive. Also, the camera is on the gimbal is pretty still. There's a little bit of jelloing. I can take that out in post-processing. I've got 20 satellites right now, so I'm really holding well. So as we go down there, again, I think I'm going to have to do some antenna mods to get this up there, because I'm not even out to 300 meters, and again, I'm having some FPV issues. I haven't had time. I was going to set up the Sky 7, I think 7,000 today, but it's kind of cold out here, and I'm not sure I'm going to have the time to do that. So we took advantage of having that ship come down lake, and I wanted to grab that on film. It's always great to video freighters like that. So one of the things I'm going to do is yaw back and take a look up lake and see if we see anything else coming. And I really don't see anything else coming up lake. So here's what we're looking at now is up lake toward Port Huron towards Fort Gratiot. And we'll just kind of pan it around slowly, and I'll give you a kind of a tour of the hometown here, the Port Huron area, from about 200 feet up or so. So it's just kind of panning around. Beautiful views this morning. So, and here we're coming back around to see the Blue Water Bridge again, the Fort Gratiot Lighthouse. No ships coming up lake either, so unfortunately. So, and again, one of the things I like about it, this arrow is indicating, you know, the direction I need to come back home. Now, I do have it in headless mode down here, and so most of the times when I'm flying out here, I am flying in headless mode because I just simply want to really get what's coming up and down the lake, so it's a lot easier to do that instead of transactional mode. And again, I'm still at 11.14 volts. Hopefully you can see that. 11, yeah. So, I mean, the airtime on this up here has been really great. I'm going to stop the video and then restart it again to make sure I save the ship video coming down. I'm going to, since I still have some pretty good voltage, I'm going to take it out a little bit further, because I want to yaw it back around. Whoops. I want to see if I can see that buoy. See it up there? I don't know if you can see it way up there. So I want to see that buoy. The wind's a little bit too heavy and it's a little bit too cold. Once it gets a little warmer out, I want to go out and look at that buoy a little bit closer. But with the cold here, I'm afraid getting it too far down towards the water that if it loses altitude, it won't make it back on a return to home call. So far so good. Again, I don't see anything coming back down lake. I don't see anything coming up lake either. So again, it's just a beautiful morning. If it wasn't so freaking cold out here, we'll just do another quick yaw around, and then we'll bring it back home. So again, that's a beautiful view of lake. You can see some of the ice forming along the shorelines and that. Then if we turn it back this way, pan it back around, that's Canada across the way that you're looking at. One of the things I am careful about is staying in U.S. airspace. So I understand that you know, there's some consideration for flying in Canadian airspace, but I figure it's easier just to play it on the safe side and hang out of space. This is uncontrolled below 600 feet where I'm roughly at now. So above 600 feet it is echo airspace. So that's why I'm trying to keep it you know, relatively low. And I want to be considerate too of you know, concerns of the Blue Water Bridge, etc. So I want to be respectful of that. So anyways, we're now getting down to about 10.9. So I'm going to issue the return to home command and bring this back. So let's watch how this bird returns to its nest, if you will. So again, it's because of its altitude, it's pretty much just coming back. You see it come down. Hopefully I'm getting some pretty good video. I want to use some of this video Yeah, it's really, the wind kicked up just now. So you see it. I'm going to save the video. Here we go, coming down, coming down. Oh, I love watching this thing land. Landing this thing just amazes me. Okay, we saved the video. So, the Eagle has landed. So, cut the motors. Alright, if you found this flight interesting, hey, give it a thumbs up. The subscribe button will be coming over there, so don't forget to subscribe, and hey, we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.